You think you know raptors? You've seen the movies, right? The clever, human-sized hunters stalking through the kitchen in Jurassic Park. Well, what if I told you the movie got it spectacularly wrong? The real velociraptor was only about the size of a turkey. But don't worry, nature cooked up something far, far more terrifying. A raptor so big it would make the ones in the movies look like house pets. Today, we re-journeying back to the early Cretaceous period to meet the true king of the raptors, Utahraptor. This wasn't just another dinosaur. This was a hypercarnivorous superpredator, a giant that completely rewrites the raptor rulebook. Found in the fossil beds of Utah, this incredible animal was the largest dromaeosaurid ever discovered. So how big are we talking? Forget human-sized. Picture a polar bear. Now imagine that polar bear is over 20 feet long, weighs more than half a ton, and is built for speed and power. That's Utahraptor. It wasn't just a bigger version of Velociraptor. It was a different class of predator entirely, an apex hunter designed to take down prey that would have been unthinkable for its smaller cousins. We're talking about huge, multi-ton plant eaters like iguanodonts and maybe even young sauropods. So what made this American giant the ultimate prehistoric nightmare? It all starts with its devastating arsenal. Utahraptor possessed all the classic tools of the dromaeosaur family, but scaled up to terrifying proportions. Let's start with the most famous feature, the killing claw. On the second toe of each foot, it brandished a massive, sickle-shaped claw. While a velociraptor's claw was about 3 inches long, Utahraptor's was a horrifying 9 inches or more. That's the length of a butcher's knife. Think about the damage a claw like that could inflict. It wasn't just for slashing. Paleontologists now believe these claws were used to pin down struggling prey, puncturing deep into flesh and vital organs while the animal used its weight to maintain control. And it didn't stop there. Its hands were equally formidable, equipped with 3 large, grasping talons perfect for seizing and holding on to large, powerful animals. And its mouth? It was filled with rows of serrated, blade-like teeth, designed to tear through flesh with ease. This combination of claws and teeth made every part of Utahraptor a weapon. It could grip, pin, slash, and bite its way to victory. This wasn't a hit-and-run predator. This was a grappler, a brawler that got up close and personal with its victims, using overwhelming force to bring them down. But all those weapons are useless without the engine to power them, and Utahraptor was built for power. Its skeleton was robust and heavily muscled, especially in its hind legs. This suggests a creature capable of incredible bursts of speed, allowing it to ambush prey from cover. Imagine over 1,000 pounds of muscle and fury exploding from the tree line. It could likely chase down its targets and then use its sheer mass and strength to wrestle them to the ground. This combination of speed, power, and weaponry made it one of the most efficient killing machines of its time. Now, here's where the story gets even more incredible. One of the most significant fossil discoveries in North America gives us a stunning, frozen-in-time snapshot of Utahraptor's life and death. I'm talking about the megablock. In the hills of Utah, paleontologists unearthed a colossal 9-ton block of sandstone. And what was inside is the stuff of legends. The block contains the jumbled, fossilized remains of at least 6 different Utahraptor individuals, both adults and juveniles, all entangled with the skeleton of a large iguanodon, a plant eater that would have dwarfed any single raptor. What does this tell us? This dinosaur death trap provides some of the strongest evidence we have for pack hunting behavior in dromaeosaurs. It paints a vivid picture, a coordinated group of Utahraptors, a family unit perhaps, working together to take down prey many times their own size. The scene suggests a desperate struggle. The raptors may have ambushed the iguanodon, which then stumbled into quicksand or a muddy bog, trapping both the hunter and the hunted together for eternity. It's a dramatic, violent tableau that reveals the social complexity and terrifying ambition of these predators. They weren't just lone hunters. They may have been a cohesive, intelligent pack of giants. So we have a giant, powerful, pack-hunting predator with knife-like claws. But there's one more detail we need to add to this picture, and it might be the most surprising of all. Utahraptor was almost certainly covered in feathers. Based on its close relatives, which have been found with clear impressions of feathers, It's virtually a guarantee. Now, these feathers weren't for flight. An animal this big was firmly planted on the ground. Instead, they would have been used for insulation to keep its massive body warm and possibly for display. Think elaborate tail fans or crests of feathers on its head and arms, used for communicating with other raptors or intimidating rivals. So let's repaint our mental image. Forget the scaly green movie monsters. Picture this instead, a 20-foot-long predator, weighing half a ton, cloaked in a coat of feathers. It has the silhouette of a monstrous bird of prey, but the power of a grizzly bear. It moves with an eerie bird-like grace, and when it attacks, it does so with the coordinated intelligence of a wolf pack. That is the true face of Utahraptor. It wasn't just a dinosaur. It was a macro-predatory force of nature that dominated its ecosystem. It completely redefines what it means to be a raptor and stands as a testament to the incredible and often terrifying diversity of life in the age of dinosaurs. Jurassic Park gave us a movie monster. The fossil record gave us something real and so much more impressive. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the real big one. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into the prehistoric past. Let me know in the comments which dinosaur you want to see me cover next. See you in the next video.